Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having an awesome day. We're talking about a truck that's big, strong, and built to do some of the hardest jobs out there. This is the 2026 Chevrolet Silverado 3500 HD, the biggest and toughest pickup truck Chevrolet make. If trucks were superheroes, this one would be the muscle-powered giant that can lift, pull, and carry almost anything. The 2026 Silverado 3500 HD doesn't change a lot from last year, because Chevy already gave it a big upgrade not too long ago. Instead, it gets small updates that make it a little smarter and a little tougher. One big change is that the ZR2 off-road trim now comes standard with a technology pack, which means more cameras and helpful features. Chevy also made the cool multi-flex tailgate standard on the ZR2 trim, so loading and unloading heavy stuff is easier than ever. On the outside, the Silverado 3500 HD still looks bold and serious, like a truck that means business. New wheel options include 20-inch bright aluminum wheels with a 12-spoke design. Some paint colors are gone for 2026, including iridescent pearl and slate gray, but white sands and polar white are available for a clean, tough look. This truck is not trying to be flashy, it's trying to be strong, and it looks the part. Step inside, and you'll notice that higher trims feel modern and high-tech, while lower trims are simpler and more workfolk. Chevy did remove the option for floor liners with removable carpet inserts, but overall the interior still works well for people who actually use their trucks every day. Now let's talk about how this big truck drives. Even though it's huge, the Silverado 3500 HD is surprisingly comfortable on normal roads and very confident off-road, especially in trims like the ZR2. The gas engine is strong enough for most jobs, but the real star of the show is the available Duramax diesel engine. It makes towing and hauling feel easy, like pulling a wagon instead of a mountain. One small downside is that the brake pedal doesn't feel as firm as it could, but that's a minor complaint in an otherwise powerful package. Chevy gives you two engine choices, and both are paired with a super strong Allison 10-speed automatic transmission. Rear-wheel drive comes standard, and four-wheel drive is optional if you need more grip. The standard engine is a 6.6-liter gasoline V8 that makes 401 horsepower and 464 pound-feet of torque. That's enough to push this giant truck from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 7 seconds, which is pretty quick for something this big. For comparison, a similar Ford F-350 with a gas engine is slower. If you want maximum muscle, the optional 6.6-liter Duramax turbo diesel V8 is the one to get. It makes 470 horsepower and an incredible 975 pound-feet of torque. That massive pulling power helps the Silverado 3500 HD reach 60 miles per hour in just 6.6 seconds. Ford is still slightly quicker with its diesel, but Chevy's diesel is a towing monster. Speaking of towing, this is where the Silverado 3500 HD really shines. With the gas engine, it can tow up to 16,000 pounds with single rear wheels and up to 18,700 pounds with dual rear wheels. If you use a gooseneck or fifth wheel trailer, towing capacity jumps even higher. Diesel models are even stronger. With the Duramax engine, both single and dual rear wheel versions can tow up to 20,000 pounds in a regular setup. With a gooseneck or fifth wheel, that number climbs to 22,430 pounds for single rear wheels and an enormous 36,000 pounds for a dually. That's like pulling several full-size trucks behind you. Payload is just as impressive. The maximum payload rating is 7,234 pounds with a gas engine in a regular cab, long bed, dually setup. Diesel versions can still carry a massive 6,638 pounds. Safety is important, even in a giant work truck. The 2026 Silverado 3500 HD comes with forward collision warning, front automatic emergency braking, a following distance indicator, and lane departure warning. Optional features include blind spot monitoring that works with trailers, rear cross traffic alert, and adaptive cruise control. One thing missing is lane keep assist, which some rivals offer. Chevy gives you plenty of choices when it comes to beds and cab. The standard bed is 82.3 inches long, while the optional long bed stretches to 98.3 inches. Both are wide and deep, offering lots of space for tool, wood, bikes, or anything else you need to haul. You can choose from 3 different cab styles, depending on how much space you want for passenger. Technology is another strong point, especially on higher trim. Basic models get a 7-inch infotainment screen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, plus a small driver display. Step up to the LT trim or higher, and you get a huge 13.4-inch touchscreen with Google built-in and a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster. The top high country trim even includes a head-up display. There's also an advanced camera system that gives you a 360-degree view around the truck, including the bed and trailer hitch, which makes parking and towing much easier. Sound systems vary by cab, starting with 2 speakers in regular cab trucks and going up to a premium 7-speaker Bose system on LTZ and high country trim. The base work truck trim is simple, tough, and made for the job. It comes with black exterior parts, a basic interior, and just enough tech to get things done. Pricing for the most basic version should start around $50,000. If you're looking for the best balance of price, comfort, and technology, the LT trim is the sweet spot. It looks better inside and out, comes with more features, and feels like a big upgrade over the work truck. Expect prices to start around $60,000. So, the 2026 Chevrolet Silverado 3500 HD isn't trying to be fancy, it's trying to be powerful, reliable, and ready for anything. If you want a truck that works as hard as you do, this Chevy Giant definitely deserves a spot on your list.